everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Sui. This video is a tutorial of this adjustable bracelets as well as its matching flower rings. The color scheme of this bracelet is from an Urban Outfitter top that I love. I wanted to show you the whole thing, but ironing it just didn't work, so here you go. The name of this shirt is called Garden Party, so that's the name of this bracelet. We'll start from the easy one, the ring, and here's what you need. So first let's take a look at this ring. The flower part is made of a 6 bead circle plus 1 extra bead in the middle part. And then we have a 6 bead circle, and the rest of the ring is just 4 bead circles. Let's thread 6 4mm beads for the petals. And then I'll do a cross, which means I'll use the other side of the string to go through the last bead that I added. And then I will pull my beads to the middle part of my fishing line. Now I have a circle. Now I'll use these two ends as one and thread 1 extra bead to it. And then use 2 ends of the string to do a cross on the bead that's diagonal to the original bead. This is how you make a very basic flower. Now I have my left hand side and right hand side, and let's get to the seed beads. I will add 2 to my left hand side and 3 to my right hand side and do a cross. The only good thing about a broken AC is I get to thread seed beads this way. Ha ha. Now let's get to the 4 bead circles. I'll add 1 to my left hand side and 2 to my right hand side, and then do a cross. I will repeat this step until the legs of the ring fits my finger. I feel like I need 2 more circles. That's about it. Now I will add 2 to my left hand side and then 2 on my right hand side. And then I will use right hand side to go through this diagonal bead. And then I will tie the 2 sides together. And try to hide the knot in this bead. Be careful or you'll feel my pain. Now I'll use both ends to go through some beads around. The last step is to cut the extra fishing line, and we're done. Focus on my very tan hand. Thank you. Now let's get to the bracelet, and here's what you need. So this is how the bracelet looks like. I will start from my left hand side, and there are 6 14 bead circles. Why are there 6, you might ask? And that's because my mom said 6 is a very lucky number. Next, we have a 5 bead circle and 3 4 bead circles, and then a 6 bead circle to connect to the flower. On the other side of the flowers are all 4 bead circles and a cube that's made of 4 bead circles. So as I said before, I will start from the circle part. I will thread 14 beads to my fishing line. I cut the part where I threading the beads because it might cause trypophobia. Now after adding all 14 seed beads, I'll do a go back on the last 2 beads, which means I'll use the same side to go back to the last 2 beads that I added, and this way it will form a hoop. I'll use the other side of the string to go through this hoop, and then I will pull all my beads to the middle part of my fishing line. This way it will form a knot. I will pull this knot inside the beads to secure my circle. So for the second circle, I will add 5 beads to my left hand side and 7 to my right hand side. Again, I will do a go back on the last 2 beads. And repeat this step for 4 more times to make 4 more circles. And then I will do a 5-bead circle by adding 1 to my left hand side and 2 to my right hand side, and then do a cross. Next, I'll make 3 4-bead circles, and I'll add 1 to my left hand side and 2 to my right hand side. And repeat for 2 more times. It's time to make the flowers. I'll make a 6-bead circle, and I want my 2 sides to cross on a white glass bead. I'll add 2 seed beads to my left hand side and 2 seed beads and 1 glass bead to my right hand side and do a cross. Make sure to pull the 2 sides of the string tight enough so there's no loose beads. And then I will use my 2 ends as one and add 1 red glass bead. And then I'll do a cross on a new white bead. Again, I will make sure my string is tight. Now I'll use my right hand side to thread 2 more glass beads. And make it go through the first white bead that I added, and then add 2 more white glass beads. And make it go through the second white bead that we added. And now the first flower is done. Now I'll thread 2 seed beads to my left hand side and 3 to my right hand side and do a cross. And now I'll start to make the second flower. I'll add 2 seed beads to my left hand side, 2 seed beads and 1 glass beads to my right hand side and do a cross. All flowers are made the same way, so you know the drill. After finishing all the flowers, I will do a 6-bead circle by adding 2 seed beads to my left hand side and 3 to my right hand side and do a cross. So the rest of the bracelet is made of 4-bead circles only. I'll add 1 seed beads to my left hand side and 2 to my right hand side and do a cross. I will do 20 4-bead circles, which makes my bracelets 18.5 centimeters. You might want to adjust that according to the size of your own wrist. I just finished the 20s 4-bead circle, and now I'll get to the cube. Each side of this cube is made of a 4-bead circle. So now I'll add 3 seed beads to my right hand side and do a cross. Right now I am moving my bracelets and I don't know why. I guess now I have a new right hand side. So I will add 3 seed beads to the right hand side and do a cross. And then I will use my left hand side to go through an old bead and add 2 more seed beads to my right hand side and cross. Again, I will use my left hand side to go through an old bead and right hand side to add 2 new beads and cross. And then I'll use my left hand side to go through 2 old beads this time. Now add the last seed bead and do a cross. So the last step is to take either side of the string to go through some beads so the 2 ends can meet and tie them up. I will try to hide the knot inside of a bead. Now I'll use both ends to go through some beads around. And then cut the extra fishing line, and there you have it, your new bracelet. I hope you find this video helpful, and don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel and follow me on other social media. I will see you later in my next video. Bye.